Keir Starmer and this Labour government have been branded left-wing and have been buried by Donald Trump after interfering in US elections. Yes, Keir Starmer is in hot water stateside, as legal action is set to begin. We will discuss this in detail in today's video, whilst also going over all of the latest news from up and down the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Donald Trump's 2024 campaign has filed a complaint and accused Labour of blatant foreign interference after it was revealed staff were jetting off to the US to campaign for Kamala Harris in key swing states. The complaint, which was sent to the US Federal Electoral Commission, claimed Labour had interfered in the form of apparent illegal foreign national contributions. Susie Wiles, the Trump-Vance campaign co-manager, said, "In 2 weeks, Americans will once again reject the oppression of big government that we rejected in 1776. The flailing Harris-Walz campaign is seeking foreign influence to boost its radical message because they know they can't win the American people. President Trump will return strength to the White House and put America and our people first." The Harris campaign's acceptance and use of this illegal foreign assistance is just another feeble attempt in a long line of anti-American election interference. The statement, which was released by the Trump campaign this evening, also accused Labour of being far left, adding that Sir Keir Starmer's party inspired Kamala's dangerously liberal policies and rhetoric. However, there is no evidence that the Labour Party has broken US law by making any financial contributions to Harris's campaign. British Stand understands individuals invited to embark on the stateside trip will pay in a personal capacity and in their own time. While Labour does not pay for the trips, the People's Channel also understands that accommodation is being arranged by volunteers campaigning for the Democrats. Trump's decision to file a complaint appears to come after a senior Labour figure urged staff to jet off the swing states ahead of November 5th. In a now-deleted post, the insider said, "I have nearly 100 Labour Party staff, current and former, going to the US in the next few weeks, heading to North Carolina, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. I have 10 spots available for anyone available to head to the battleground state of North Carolina. We will sort your housing." Figures close to Starmer also met with Democrat strategists in Chicago in August. So eking in an interview about Labour's links with the Democrats, ex-MP Jonathan Ashworth said, "There are long-standing and deep links between the Labour Party and Democrats. Progressive parties the world over share campaign learnings in elections, just as there are historic links between the Conservatives and Republicans. But our Labour Prime Minister has been steadfast in saying he will work with whoever the American people put in the White House." Ashworth, who was among the Labour figures who met with Democrats in August, added, "Keir Starmer is driven by country first, party second, and the special relationship will always be secure." Pastor Mark Burns, who is a close ally of Trump, last week appeared to voice his concerns about Labour staffers campaigning for Harris. He told GB News, "Kamala is struggling to win American votes, so she's now scraping the bottom of the barrel by having foreigners tell Americans how to vote." Burns added, "The Labour Party desires a weaker America that pays for everything and leads from behind. That's why they support Kamala. I'm grateful that there are a lot of good British citizens who don't support the Labour Party and don't support this position." Despite the Tory party being much more split on the 2024 White House race, ex-Justice Secretary Sir Robert Buckland also went campaigning for the Democrats. Meanwhile, Reform UK leader Nigel Farage was forced to suspend initial plans to campaign for Trump earlier this year, after deciding to contest Clacton in the 2024 general election. Speaking after his victory in the Essex seaside seat, Farage said, "Clearly my priority has to be Clacton, has to be my job in Parliament, and the party that I lead nationally, so I will not be there a huge amount." However, the Brexit Supremo accused Labour of direct interference over its rallying cry to party staff last week. Farage, a close ally of Trump, said, "This is direct election interference by the governing Labour Party, and particularly stupid if Trump wins." Labour's growing rift with Republicans threatens to destabilise efforts taken by Starmer to establish a relationship with Trump ahead of November 5th. The Prime Minister had met with the ex-president last month for a 2-hour dinner in New York. The pair, who were joined by Britain's Trump-critical Foreign Secretary David Lammy, looked to establish a relationship between the two countries ahead of November 5th. A UK government source said Trump and Starmer had discussed the long-standing friendship between the UK and the US and the importance of continuing to develop the strong and enduring partnership between our two countries. Speaking ahead of their meeting, Trump said of the Prime Minister, "I actually think he's very nice. He ran a great race, he did very well, it's very early, he's very popular." However, Lammy had previously called the former president a racist and a neo-Nazi sympathizing sociopath. Opinion polls suggest the 2024 White House race could be the closest ever, with 538 pointing to a shock tie in Electoral College votes. In other news, Prince Harry and Queen Camilla's relationship is in tatters, with reconciliation between the two royals unlikely, according to a source. The Duke of Sussex and Camilla have had a strained relationship for many years. However, Harry's memoir, Spare, which was published in January 2023, dealt a major blow to the relationship. King Charles's youngest son compared Camilla to a wicked stepmother and took several other swipes at his father's wife. Camilla is now strongly against King Charles, welcoming Prince Harry back into the royal fold, an insider has claimed. The source said, "Not everyone is keen on that idea, but Camilla is opposed to Harry making any sort of return, even for a friendly visit. She, Camilla, doesn't want to come face to face with him, let alone show him any kind of forgiveness or mercy." The insider added, "Camilla feels Harry is a wolf in sheep's clothing, insisting he brings stress and drama to situations." They continued, "It's her belief that any interaction King Charles has with him is only going to be bad for his health and for the family as a whole. If Harry does get the invite back to the UK, he'd be wise to stay far away from Camilla." Prince Harry has returned to the UK 4 times this year, with his most recent trip coming in September 2024. However, he has not seen King Charles since February, when he rushed back to the UK following his father's cancer diagnosis. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have recently purchased a property in Portugal. Meghan and Harry's decision to purchase a property in the nation could be motivated by the couple wanting a European base after being evicted from Frogmore Cottage. King Charles asked the Sussexes to vacate the royal residence following the publication of Harry's autobiography Spare. The controversial memoir contained attacks on several senior members of the royal family, including Camilla. Prince Harry's relationship with his brother, Prince William, deteriorated following the book's release, with royals no longer on speaking terms. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.